Truth Seeker here. This video is sponsored by my tip jar. It's the only thing keeping this channel supported for right now. If you'd like to be able to tip $1 or $2, please just click the link in the description below. And thank you to everybody that's already supporting. Your support is what's keeping this channel alive. Now onto the story. Things got very heated on ABC's The View when conservative powerhouse Judge Jeanine Pirro appeared. So heated, as a matter of fact, that Whoopi Goldberg refused to finish the interview after Pirro declared she has Trump Derangement Syndrome. I'm going to go ahead and roll the clip right here.
You just said you're not an ideologue.
No, I'm not. I am in law enforcement.
Let me ask you the question.
It's right and wrong.
Do you think Donald Trump embraces and embodies conservative ideology? Remember, he used to be have a different position on pro-choice. He's imposing tariffs. He's against globalism. Do you think he is an ideologue that is faithful to conservative policies?
You know, I'm not here to talk about what Donald Trump is and isn't.
But you talk about it. No, you got to answer the question.
Talk about you want to talk about Donald Trump? You tell me what metric in this country is worse off. Unemployment is lower than it's been in 50 years. Minorities, Hispanics, African Americans have jobs.
Hate crimes are worse off.
And wait a minute, the GDP under Obama was barely 1. We're going up to 4. So you want to talk about hate crime?
I'll tell you about
I fought for a law for hate crime.
I also think it's important, as we said, 89% of the Republican Party still supports him. He still has huge popularity in the country. And if Democrats don't get their you-know-what together, he's certainly going to get reelected.
Here's my question for you. Here's my question for you, because you talk about...
I am not, Judge.
Nobody is...
Oh, yeah.
Did you just point at me?
Yes.
Listen, I don't have Trump derangement. Let me tell you what I have.
Okay.
I have a lot of... I'm tired of people starting a conversation with Mexicans are liars and rapists. I'm tired of people starting a conversation about this country. Listen, I'm 62 years old. There have been a lot of people in office that I didn't agree with, but I have never, ever seen anything like this. I've never seen anybody whip up such hate. I've never seen anybody be so dismissive. And clearly you don't watch the show, so you don't know that I don't suffer from that. What I suffer from is the inability to figure out how to fix this. That's my issue. But one of the things that you talk about a lot, and I'm curious about it, is the deep state. How long has the deep state been there, and who's running it?
Well, I want to answer your question because you had
you a question.
You had your opening statement, which was how horrible it is that Donald Trump is talking about all of these people.
Sorry,
you know what
that's
I think
what you
is horrible?
said. You said,
Whoopi, you know what's horrible?
That
when people who shouldn't be here end up murdering the children of American citizens.
You know what's horrible?
What's horrible
when the president of the United States whips up people to beat the hell out of people.
No.
Say goodbye.
Judge Jeanine just straight up snapped right there. I love the fact that she called them out on their own show and then actually pointed out the fact that they're all suffering from Trump Derangement Syndrome. And right after saying that, Meghan McCain's pointing right at Whoopi Goldberg. Just pointing right at her. That's the one. Oh, you gotta love it. Whoopi could not handle it. She just freaked out. And just like CNN, nope, we have to end the show. We're finishing this. We're done. And freaked out like a spoiled brat that didn't get her way, pretty much. And that is hilarious. Those women needed to hear someone from the conservative side actually point out their flaws, because they live in this little bubble where they think everything they're saying is 100% correct. Trump is the bad guy. And that's all they preach. They always preach that Trump is the bad guy. No matter what he does, he's always wrong, and he will always be the bad guy. And that's not a good environment at all to have on TV, because there's a lot of people that actually do support Trump. And a lot of people that actually do believe in what he's doing. And for every single TV channel to have people like this on it, always slandering him, nagging him, calling him a bigot, a racist, just constantly 24/7, is 100% Project Mockingbird, which is brainwashing all the sheeple into doing everything that they want. It's just spewing propaganda. That's all they do. They spew propaganda. They know how to trigger these people. They target their little emotions to this. They attach every single fake news article that there is about Donald Trump, including the kids in cages, for example, because they know that's going to work with people's emotions. And then they attach that to the Trump administration and say they're the reason why this is happening. And these people that are clueless, that have no knowledge whatsoever about what's really going on with our government or politics in general, First time he sees something like this, they see a headline and they think it's a disaster. They think it's a crisis and something must be done about it. And they have no clue that it's all propaganded fake news. And it's 100% why shows like The View should not be aired on TV anymore. It's because it's complete garbage. They're even spewing Russia, Russia, Russia still. They're still talking about, oh, there's something with Trump and Russia, when it's already been proven time after time after time again that Hillary is the only one that colluded with Russia.
And I think a lot of it is that the president sees the Mueller investigation. He sees all these accusations from partisan Democrats, Hillary Clinton saying, oh, he colluded with the Russians. But then he also sees that the only people who actually we know colluded with the Russians were Hillary Clinton, who paid a British agent who then paid Russians for information for this dossier. So he feels like the intelligence community cooked up a political or partisan investigation. But also,
and we can't forget about the $400 million that was funneled through Russia to the Hillary Clinton 2016 presidential election campaign.
For instance, we can bring up the Mr. Browder in this particular case. Business associates of Mr. Browder have earned over $1.5 billion in Russia. They never paid any taxes, neither in Russia nor in the United States. And yet the money escaped the country. They were transferred to the United States. They sent huge amount of money, $400 million, as a contribution to the campaign of Hillary Clinton. Well, that's their personal case. It might have been legal, the contribution itself, but the way the money was earned was illegal. So we have a solid reason to believe that some intelligence officers accompanied and guided these transactions. So we have an interest of questioning them. We can that could be a first step, and we can also extend it. Options abound, and they all can be found in an appropriate legal framework.
And did you direct any of your officials?
I mean, I don't know how much more in-your-face kind of data and evidence people are going to need to get out of this Trump Derangement Syndrome. They need to realize who the actual good guy is. I mean, it's really not rocket science here. I don't understand how the sheeple can't see through this by now. But there is a big movement going on with the whole walk away thing. It's actually turning out way bigger than what anybody has ever expected. There are so many people now that are actually realizing how much they've been manipulated and lied to that they are totally walking away from the Democratic Party. Some are actually going to the conservative path and actually want to vote Republican, while some are actually choosing just not to vote at all. Either way it goes, though, this is just too much in your face to deny it. You can see it everywhere. It's in Hollywood, it's in television, it's in music, it's billboards across everywhere. Celebrities are randomly just making vlogs now, talking about how Trump is the worst thing that could happen. And all these people that are following them, that don't know anything about what's really going on, actually believe what they're saying. It is definitely 100% organized. And I'm sure I don't have to point this out to all the people that's already red-pilled. It's definitely something that's noted for the people that are considering to be red-pilled. You have to look into this stuff. You have to realize who's actually really telling you the truth and who's not. Because the boy can only cry wolf so many times until the people totally stop running to his help. But what do you guys think about all this? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!
Please subscribe to our channel, like our video, and comment below, and then we'll see you on the flip side. Peace!
And don't forget to click the notification bell.